Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career. Sam Darnold.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now Darnold, 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. I'll throw it. Hits him on the end route. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Rolling from the gun here. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
He's going to throw this one. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Fourth down, pass coming. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah,
they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders.
And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one and start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Finds a man, right side. He's out the clear. Still fighting forward. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams pull out in front further. 13-zip. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Brings up third down.
To the air on third and long. That's Cox. Here's Arroyo. A lot of mess on the move here. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Get the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks make it a one-score game. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. 2 yards on the pickup.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt.
It's 4th down.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here's Darnold to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play.
It's a gain of
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Option play. Here's a gift to Charbonnet. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
We go, son.
Here's Charbonnet. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. Only a 20-yarder here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams headed out to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here on first down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Back to throw now. He's got a man left. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His shot comes at the 32-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense, it's second and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mitchell has the LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Finds his fullback. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
again, it's Darnold. He's going for it himself. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now Darnold off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now in midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just a yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 10. Joshua Carney.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Throwing here, Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. And that's Nakua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Pocket isn't holding it up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
Let's go now. 19, charge, check go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And, Brock, they are in control of that football. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. 18.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Seahawks offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
They motion Cup over right. Darnold with it on third and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
First down
line.
now, ball at the 33. Darnold. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Empty the backfield. Motion him right. First and 10. Darnold. He'll step up, and there he goes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw, here's Darnold. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's going to try another deep one here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
They'll try and punch it in. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Down behind the line of
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Throwing the out route complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Darnold now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
4 yards.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Now Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
17 yards.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 8.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 6-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Quick toss headed left. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
10 yards.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have.